Hello everyone, my name is Alp and today we're gonna be talking about mistakes that are commonly made by players around 4k MMR. In this case, it's Ancient 3 Silencer position 4, which is played by SirActionSlacks. So the first thing I see is the starting items. I don't think you're ever supposed to not play with branches. Especially on a hero that wants to trade, which is Silencer. The second thing is, I don't think you use this ward ever, unless you can snipe heroes out of it. And in this case, I don't think you should be trying to do that. So, right now, the lane is gonna push, so your only job as a support is to block the small camp, right? And then it's a bristle, level 1, but their lineup is not really strong at level 1, so I think you can afford to just go there and block with your body, and the lane is gonna push itself anyways, so it's not like you need to be on the lane. And this way this bristle gets level 2 sooner than the TB does, and it's way safer for him to play the lane, which is actually not gonna happen here, and it's gonna cost him the lane as well. So the camp is not blocked and they can pull the lane back, but seemingly they don't care about it. So you have to keep in mind they will get level 2 before you, and their level 2 timing is very strong. Like this Disruptor can block you with the E or get the glimpse and kill you this way, and then the Terrorblade is gonna have his E, right? So you need to be watching the creeps dying and then being ready to just back off, and obviously play in a decent position, because in the end, if he skills the glimpse, it's gonna be very bad for you anyways. But the lane is pushed in, so you're free to farm here. Just be mindful of it. And they get level 2 and they go on Bristle, but he doesn't care for some reason. He's like half HP and trying to trade. What's gonna happen is they will just straight up kill him. And then they will go on Silencer as well. To be honest, it's a very good play by them, and it's a good kill, but I think you could have avoided that with just being more mindful of their level 2 and just hitting them more so they cannot really trade like this. Because what was happening, they were hitting you over and over and you didn't trade back, with your W being a very good trading spell. So you respawned and you're still level 1, but it doesn't matter. TB doesn't have meta anymore. So at this point you should be hitting them a lot. And one more thing, you should be mindful of TB getting killed on both you and Bristleback as well, because it's been happening every time. So you need to stay in a way that it doesn't hit both of you and the Bristleback, just like you're playing against Undying, right? So it's been 3 minutes and you completed the bossy, but you don't have a stick versus Disruptor, which is another huge mistake. Even against this Terrorblade, the stick is very useful, because first of all they hit you a lot, so you lose HP, and then you use a lot of mana, so you're supposed to have a stick as well. And not having a stick is gonna cost you. And this Basi, basically what happens if you get the stick instead of Basi, you get same amount of mana but more HP because of it, and it's even cheaper as well. Another angle I see right now, so you get the Basi. The Basi is like a lane item that you wanna use, but I think this lane is very hard from this point on. So what you should be doing right now, I would be getting boots, obviously, and then starting for my Bristle, because it's a Bristle with the red facet, so he can farm the stacks, and his lane is very hard at this point, so I don't think you are supposed to invest into this lane other than the stacks for the Bristle. So basically I think this lane is over. You missed the chance to have impact on it, and right now you need to ask yourself a question: what do I do to recover from this? So usually the answer is to rotate somewhere else, or ask your other support to rotate towards your lane, or even the mid laner. But in this case I think you have a Bristle hero which is very good at clearing stacks with the seeing red facet. So all you need to do is just stack for the Bristle and let him even die on the lane. But when he has the stacks, he doesn't really mind dying, because all he needs to do is just get the stacks, and then suddenly he's gonna be level 10 at, let's say. 13 minutes, which is gonna be fine just because of the stacks that you've made for him. And instead of this, you just do this and you have no impact here. You have no possibility to turn this lane around anymore, and you're just stuck in this limbo right now. Okay, so there's gonna be a disaster right now, and you can guess which one. It's so obvious actually. Yeah, unlucky. So at this point, this lane is completely over. All you need to do is just stack for the Bristol because he's not gonna have impact any other way. So whatever is happening here right now doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't invest into this lane anymore. The only thing you can do for this Bristol is to let him have solo XP and then stack in for him. I would be looking over to other lanes and then making sure I stack for the Bristol right now, and then obviously take the XP run at 7 minutes. But your impact on this lane is over. So yeah, it's been almost 13 minutes and the Bristol is almost doubled up by the TB on farm. So the things to improve on. First thing is starting items. If I'm playing a support, I'm asking myself, is this a stick lane? If it's a stick lane, I'll go for it and then get 2 branches, Tango, Blood Grenade, Ops and Sentry. And if it's not, I'll just like think about other builds. Do I go stats or do I go like move speed? But yeah, I mean, this is a stick lane if I see one, so yeah. So the second thing is you need to ask yourself, how do I have impact in the game? And in this game at 3-4 minutes you should have realized that this lane is gonna be very hard for you. And you have a Bristol, so you can stack for him, and this is the way he's gonna recover the game with. So you didn't see that and you didn't let him have a good game. And obviously using right click, so as the range hero you need to right click a lot, especially with a hero like a Silencer that can orb walk. So you know they have a very strong level 2 timing, and you need to make sure they have low HP so they cannot use it. That's it for today. So the first thing I want to say is I wasn't expecting this to be moving so fast, so thank you guys. We're close to 300 subscribers, so if we can ever reach that number, that would mean a lot for me. As always, like the video and comment on it, and see you next time.